Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. The price of XRP is about $2.54. It looks like we did pump, but now it's going down again. We need and want all of these things for Vox guys right now, but today seems to be a really strange day. Not only will Bragg or Hollinghouse get over 1 million fans, right? That doesn't mean he shouldn't have also pointed out the range 589 there. His follower count is actually set at 589 because it's pegged. We're going to talk about RLEOC now that it has officially freed us from Ripple. In case you missed it, Ripple RLEOC is now live on global platforms and a stablecoin designed for everyone. RLEOC brings together via balance and blockchain efficiency. Instant payments between countries 247. Ramps that are seamless on and off can be used to pay for real-world assets. Wow, look at this. This is the Ripple brand right here. Thought it was very creative. But just so you know, guys, take a look at this. Paul, that's a similar cutting on the uphold, guys. It's pretty much a stay. Look at this. Ripple RLEOC said that costs were high. Indeed, if we look at the general facts about RLEOC going live, please see this chart. Things stayed the same at about $1.11, and then they dropped right away to $1. Right now, it costs 99 cents, which is less than $1. Okay, 9 points and 8 cents, guys. That's amazing because it's what's stable. It needs to keep a glass across itself at all times, right? I haven't bought it yet because I don't see any reason to. If I ever buy it, it will be before I think something bad is going to happen with the sector economy. We've been dealing RLEOCV's XRP for a few hours now, and we can already see some cool numbers. The extent is now at $1.3 million and is still going up. There are about 31,000 men and 4,330 holders right now. Now, there are more than 15 million RLEOC on the XRP ledger and more than 53 million on the Ethereum ledger. Holders at the main, I'm about 360 guys to the right. So once more, all of this will just be going up right. All of this might just be getting bigger because at some point in the future, it will be bigger than what you men are ready for. Because it has been known for months that Tether would lose market share to more safe currencies. Now it's miles more likely to happen, see for yourself. This could mean that USDT will continue to lose market share to fee. Oh, don't look. Money that you can trust is trying to move from Tether USDT to Ripple RLUSD. Because of this, the USDC's fame for dependability and compliance has caused a big change in the market share from USDT to USDT USDC, but now add RLUSD because money could be moving from everything else to the stablecoin purpose. The stablecoin market is likely to reach a brand new all-time high in terms of activity. Over $200 billion thanks to the opening of markets and crypto assets. Stablecoins in Europe are now regulated. Know your customer and how market abuse affects the way Tether's market works. Wow. They might all be saying, hey, it's buy for Tether, but now that RLUC is in play, UC's dominance has grown over the past years. Colleges have moved away from Tether. Now that RLUC has let the guys go, though, it's time to move. It has been going downhill for Tether ever since it hit a new all-time high market share of 71.3% in January. Tether's lead has stayed at about 69%. More recent stablecoins are becoming more well-known. Let's just say that RLUC hasn't done much to hurt Tether's market share, and now it has to deal with more rules and regulations in the European markets. Guys, make sure you change the entries for all kinds of things. This is where it all begins, the creepy part of this new video you guys made. Now guys, we're going to take a trip on part of XRP. The XRP network is now Cisco-like exciting for my friend Blondie on DC. 12 to 17 for a new date while RLUC goes. One time Mr. Pooh said one stands, but we exist if we talk about stable coins. One stands, which you know what he means. But what if there are a few standings that could be? There is only one ring that controls them all. He wore one ring on his finger that controlled them all. Look at this. Men, can you guess what else won't stay? In Lord of the Rings, the king is said to be coming back today. Okay, a valley. That's always interesting, right? In the year 2003. Wow. And a group that does better music than the Grateful Dead does now is fine, but in 2020. But let's go back to 2020. Wow. This is interesting, guys. If you watch The Lord of the Rings, take a look at this. Kings go back, kings go back. It's not weird anymore. The right one stands again. It might be best for one person to rule them all, men. It has to be XRP, the environment RLUC, and XRP, plus RLUC is said to start on Pope Francis' 88th birthday from December 12th to 17. Is that crazy? That doesn't mean this is how we know all of this, though. Thoughts? There are a lot of numbers. The XRP ledger started 9 months and 11 days before Pope Francis was chosen on March 3rd, 2013. Right. Oh my gosh. So these two really do go together. Men, look at this XRP for the year 2070. For the year 2070. Right here. In fact, it's a chosen one, right? To the letter, right? Literally a person who is right. Guys, here's the code from Jeb. Look at this. 317 for Mr. Cool date and time. What is 17? 12. All right, 3 can turn into 12. That's interesting. Guys, this really got me excited. This is good enough to make me smile. That means Mr. Paul is back for good. Once more, he's on an old, right, guys? But he's back. Finally, thank God. Mr. Paul on 121624. He sent this tweet out yesterday. Okay, to bowl. People at a show happy, satisfied, and celebrating in the right way. Citing 14 on the bowling ball. If you come back down here, what does 14 stand for? Heart of the coronary. Okay, it stands for XRP and is the largest in the mountain. That's interesting. So it starts out evolved these days. Guys, it starts today. Look at this now. Not skilled enough to knock pins down. If we're talking about the bowling ball people, read this. It's full of inexperienced people. What does green stand for? Happiness doesn't do it. Okay, follow the shades of naive people. You will be rich because of it. That's interesting. Of course, we also have a new profile shot for Mr. Paul right here, guys. Hey, this is pretty strange. Okay, that's strange because if we check this out, he has a new pinup as well. There might be good signs. People may notice changes since he saved a new post. Also, he just changed the picture on his biography. What is that? What might I put up to check this out? He might be pointing out that this eclipse of the sun and moon is happening all over the world. 25. Okay, now pay attention. Wow, men, that's crazy. That's why signs are possible. Then he points where? An eclipse of the sun. Okay, or a moon eclipse. These eclipses, let us think about the signs and symptoms that will show up. Direct your attention to the sky above. The next one is supposed to happen on March 13th for a moon eclipse. Then there was a sun eclipse on March 29th. Men, move over there. Okay. The March will end when the eclipse of the moon and sun happens in September of next year. Guys, it's possible that most of you already have those times in mind, maybe for a few sports, traditions, or other things that happen outside. Luke 2:15 quote. In addition, there will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. You guys don't see that there will be signs. Additionally, Mr. Paul made the same exact point. What is the moon and the air and the sun? That's how eclipses happen. Okay, which could be stars. What? And here on earth, countries are in pain and confusion. The sea and waves are raging, and men's hearts are failing from fear and the anticipation of what is to come in the world. On earth, so that the powers of the gods might be shaken. Put an end to the quote. Wow. There could be clues. That's interesting. We now have different deltas for the times that are coming in. This is strange because giving up looks like it's almost time. Take a look at this.